Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I don't know about the gray yarn for later. I think it's actually going to be warmer today than it was yesterday. So that's interesting. It was colder last night, but I think it's going to be warmer as the high, which is very interesting. We'll see later. I don't know. It hasn't reached the high temperature yet. And also a weird thing that's happening is it's only on the other side of the road. But there are they're mourning doves, I think is what they're called. I call them pigeons. So anytime I say pigeon, that's what I actually mean. Just because it's more fun to say. And robins, there are like at least 100 of them outside just flying around, and they're only on the other side of the street. It's the weirdest thing. I have never seen this many robins. It's kind of cool, but it's also just like there are so many out there. Anyway, I just had to say that because it's like they're everywhere. There are so many of them. It's so weird. Anyway, I'm going to be taking care of my plants today, and before I do that, I want to give you a quick update on how everyone's doing. Alright, so over here I need to change these guys' water. And these pots don't really like fit in here for some reason. They're like giving me trouble, so that's why they're not all the way in like the center one. Like this one fits looser, but this one like they don't go like all the way in, so I don't want to like jam it. They're doing good. This guy I don't think is going to be around much longer, honestly, but this guy is definitely preferring this container under the grow light versus in the window, and this guy's doing really well too. His color is much better. And then my little money tree is also doing really well. I'm gonna try not to take it out of the jar and just like dump the water and put fresh in, so that way I don't have to hurt the roots, because I don't think I need to clean it necessarily, like clean the roots. So that guy is also really liking the new jar, like its roots are really spreading out. My cheese seeds are actually okay, the ones that are surviving there. And then this guy needs some care as well, because obviously overcrowding issues. This is not unexpected, but the ones that are doing good are still doing good. So hopefully they continue to do well. We will see. And I have not given a little update in a bit. Really doing well in his new pot, which is very exciting. I was obviously very nervous, and no signs of stress. He actually likes it, so he's doing good. And then over here is my little, I forget what you are called, but it's doing really well. I cut the flower off last week. It seems to be able to focus on the flower again, or on the leaves again, and not the flower, so that's good. Doing better. This little guy, still don't know how to care for, but it's still alive, so I take it as a win. I need to bring that downstairs. That's from yesterday. We're just gonna ignore that. This is the lavender again. If you watched yesterday's video, it looks like I just need to cut one little piece here because it's almost touching the top. But the lavender is doing amazingly well. I'm excited to see how its roots are doing, because like it's really getting big again. This is the guy that goes underneath the light that I just showed you. I am going to cut this lavender off about here, because that's when the new growth is kind of stopping, and I wanted to focus on that. I'm terrified to do it, but I'm going to. And then these little guys are tomatoes. This guy needs a lot of care. This flower is gone, and then the lavender in here, this needs to be taken out, and I just need to clean it up quite a bit. This tomato is doing really well. I don't need to do anything to it this week. I cut it last week, so yeah, it's doing really well. And then over here by the big AeroGarden, these are the two little tomatoes that I planted in the soil, I think a couple weeks ago. I honestly don't know. But these guys are doing really well. Like, you can see how their roots and stuff, like there you go, they're definitely doing well. I really, really hope that these guys make it through winter, so that way I can put them outside in the spring, because judging by their roots, they should do really well outside. I mean, like, look at that. It's super exciting. This little guy needs a trim, this one, because it has some tomato flowers starting, and I don't want it to go to flower yet and try to start making tomatoes. I want it to focus on the roots down here. This one has tomatoes because it had already started before I put it in the soil, so that's why those are there. This guy I now have raised as tall as the light can go, which is pretty darn tall actually. But yeah, it's up as high as it can go. I need to take some flowers, like dead ones, off of the petunia, which is fine. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna leave her still because I don't think she's quite ready to be cut yet. And then the tomatoes are definitely starting to come back. There are so many, like, in here. It's just crazy how many tomatoes are all of a sudden starting in this guy. So I can't really do much trimming because there are so many up in here. Like, there are tomatoes, flowers, and everything, like, everywhere in that guy. So I can't really do much to it. I'll make sure the roots are clean and stuff, but I can't do any, like, trimming of the leaves or anything. And that's my other money tree. It's doing well too. I think it just needs some water. That guy's really easy. But yeah, that's everyone that I will be taking care of for today. I need to grab the tripod, which is right there on the chair, for you to put you on while I clean everybody's water. I'm gonna do this little guy first because it's so tiny and, you know, sad. I think this one can go first. But I know that needs to go. Let's see. Alright, amazingly enough, one of these little guys does have roots. I don't know which one, but I do see roots. The other ones are not good, so I will be getting rid of those. But this little guy, can you see that? Look, there are roots on this little guy. So I'll keep this little one, but the rest are very slimy and gross, so those need to go. This cup seems a bit much for this little guy all alone in there, but it's okay. It's just got a lot of room. There you go. Can you see? It seems a bit big for that little one, but that's okay. It just has a lot of room to grow. All right, now I'll trim the lavender piece next, and hopefully it won't harm the plants, and hopefully it'll help it. So I took that off, and now it's just much shorter, and hopefully just all new growth will start on there and it'll be healthy again. Fingers crossed. Wish the little guy luck. Hopefully I'll remember not to plug it in this time because the pump was really annoying me last time because it was very loud. All right, the roots are very healthy. Yay, she came back good. Okay, can you see here? Hang on. There you go. There's still darkness at the top, but that's fine. All the bottom ones are super healthy, so yay. I'm gonna put her in this sink over here. I'm not gonna cut her roots today, because she doesn't need it, thankfully. And the water's clear. It's a miracle. But her roots don't need cut today because they're just starting to come back, and they're not gross or like making the water nasty, so I don't need to cut them all off. I want her to, you know, grow some good ones before I chop them all off again. Whoop, that's way too full. Actually, it doesn't matter because the pump doesn't work. Because I think the height of the water only mattered when the pump was plugged in. I'm not sure though. Yeah, don't plug that in. All right, come here, you. Get you back in your home. All right. She didn't need much, but she did need a couple pieces trimmed off. All right. Get you guys back up there, and that's everyone there. So I'm gonna go grab the that AeroGarden and clean that one. I doubt you can hear me, but if you can, this thing is much easier to deal with the light way up high. I've got a lot more room to grab it. I will take the flowers off first, I think, and then I will take them out, and I'll show you everyone's roots here. That wasn't too bad at all. It only had 4 flowers that needed to come off. I thought there was going to be more in there. Now let's see these guys' roots. How am I going to get this out of here easily? All right, can you see? Hopefully, because I can't. Here's their roots. They don't actually need their roots cut either, which is exciting. I'm going to put these guys in this sink so I don't have to travel with them across the bathroom and make a drippy mess. But I do need to dump out their water here. But yeah, no one needs their roots cut, which is exciting. I thought for sure they would, because they haven't had that. Where are my paper towels? Here they are. They were right behind you. But they haven't had their roots trimmed in, sorry, I'm behind you, by the way. They haven't had their roots trimmed in like a month now, probably around there, which is kind of crazy. It must be because it's winter. They just not grow in them very quickly. All right, let me go put these guys, where's the lid? There it is. This little cap thingy that goes over where you add the water. I didn't know where I put that. All right, let me go put these guys back in their spot and get them set back up again, and I will be right back. Now I need to do my bamboo and the little money tree, and then I'm all done. I think I'm gonna do that just on my own today. So I will see you, I will be heading out probably to work out in the garage. It's very cold outside, so I might decide that it's like not good to do it out there. But if I do, I'll show you the what's the word? Thermometer? Yeah, that's right. Right? Thermometer, that's the thingy that tells temperature. It sounds wrong for some reason. I think that's right though. But the thingy that tells the temperature, I'll show you that before I get started, and then after, again, if I decide to work out, I might decide like it's too cold out there for me because it's colder than it was on Monday. But I'm very happy with how good everyone is doing, like in the AeroGardens and stuff, even for it being winter. I'm amazed at how many tomatoes there are, honestly. Like, that is quite shocking. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. But yeah, let me clean the rest of my little guys, and then I will head out to work out in a bit. I'm still cleaning my plants. I haven't actually gotten them yet, so absolutely no progress has been made. I literally just took you off of the tripod and came over here. That's as far as we've gotten. But I looked out the window, and there's only, I can see like 2 robins left, which is very strange. They're all gone now. That was so weird. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to cleaning now. All right, what are we at out here? 33. That's warmer than I was expecting, so it should be fine. It's cold out here. Yep, it's very cold out here. I have all my thermals and everything on. I have got my gloves, I got socks, I got thermal pants, I got all the warm things. I got warmers in my pockets. It's very cold out here. I think it's like mid-30s currently. The thingy's crooked. Yep, it's about 36, 37 degrees in here. It's very cold. It's gonna be a very quick workout, but we're doing it. Good job, little dude. I got to 39 out here. All right, 2 things before I do my knitting. One thing, I did not clean my bathtub today, so that is still an ongoing thing that I need to do. And the second thing, it didn't get above 20 degrees today. So it's finally time. We get to use the gray yarn. It's the first time, and maybe the last, maybe a couple times in February. But yeah, we get to use the gray scissors. Don't like working. There we go. But yeah, we get to use the gray one today, and it's very exciting. Thought there for a minute like that it wasn't gonna happen because it was sunny, and I was getting a little bit concerned. But yeah, it never went above, so we officially get to use this guy. It's very exciting because it's, you know, it's been so close for so many days, like because of this snow and stuff that we've been getting. It's been so close, but like hasn't happened. So we finally get to do one, literally just one, because I don't think tomorrow, I think tomorrow is going to be like a drastic temperature increase again tomorrow. So it's definitely just today. But we do get to use it once. And as for my workout in the garage there, it got to about 40 degrees. And freezing is 32 degrees in Fahrenheit, so that would be 0 in Celsius. So 40 would be like 8 degrees above freezing, I think, how that works out. But I had all of my like thermal and warm stuff on, so I was fine, and I made it a, you know, quick workout like I've been doing. So it was cold, but definitely manageable. I still enjoyed it. And getting all my plants taken care of today was also very nice. Just like, I always enjoy taking care of them. I know I say that a lot, but just like making them be able to be happy, basically, is something I enjoy a lot. Because obviously they're doing quite well, so, you know, I'm doing something right. Not all of them are doing the best. There are a couple that are definitely having the cold weather struggles, but for the most part everyone's doing really well, which is very exciting. And the guys today, like, their roots are doing so well. I'm so excited, and there are so many tomatoes. I can't believe how many tomatoes are on that plant right now. It's crazy. I don't think it had that many during the summer. And besides that, it was just pretty much a normal day for me. Nothing that needed to be videoed. All the birds were weird. I don't know what was up with that. There aren't any anymore. Obviously the sun's like going down now. It's still setting, so it's still kind of up. The birds were strange. Like, I guess, like, I looked it up and it's just like apparently oh, there are a couple leaves on the ground. I'll have to throw those away. I must have knocked them off when I was taking care of everyone over there. But apparently it's like the birds are migrating because spring is soon. And I thought it's not for a while, but maybe it's gonna warm up quickly this year. I have no idea. But it was so many. I've never seen that many robins in like ever. It was very strange. I'm going to do the rest of this row and the next one. And then I will hopefully be able to show you the gray one as best I can, because I am very excited that we finally got to use it. I was nervous this morning. I was going to be kind of disappointed if I didn't get to use it today, but we are, so I'm very happy. All right, I did it. It's finally been used. You cannot tell at all. I'm trying to see. Like, you can... Yeah, that's the front. I just had to go like, wait a minute. This is the gray one right here. It's still mostly on the needle, so you'll be able to see it more tomorrow. But the gray has officially been used. This is the coldest day of the year so far. It stayed under 20 degrees. So yeah, that's a cold one. What is that in Celsius? I don't even know. It's 32 is 0 degrees Celsius. I know that. And it was under 20 degrees. So there you go. It was exciting because I finally got to use the gray one, and I was very nervous about it this morning. I honestly, I thought because it was so sunny that it was gonna get up and over into the 20s, but nope, it didn't. So we got to use it. It was very exciting. But anyway, I'm gonna keep this a little bit short because I think the video from before, I haven't edited it yet or anything, but I think the video from doing all the plants and stuff was probably a bit longer. So I'm gonna keep this a bit short. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you had a good day today, no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, I really hope you had a good day today. And really quick, before I end, I just wanted to let you know, to anyone in California, you are still very much on my mind, and I hope you guys are okay. I've still been watching what's going on, and it's still, yeah, I just hope you're okay out there still, and I hope you know that I'm still thinking about you, and yeah, I just hope you're okay. It's not good. Anyway, anyway, on that, I am going to go for the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know what I'll be getting up to tomorrow, so we'll be finding out together. But yeah, for this one, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for helping me with my plants and everything. See you tomorrow for the next one. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good day today. Bye!